I'm gonna ask you a really important question, and I expect an honest answer. Is there another copy of that recording?
Wait, you know Tariq?
How the f you think I found you?
What's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4 Theory and Prediction. And today, I just put together what could be the biggest secret the Power showrunners are hiding from us in regards to what they have in store for us for the final season of Power Book 2 Ghost. And this is the addition of Elisa Marie as a freshman in Stansfeild College. And she will be plotting to get revenge on Tariq for the death of her father, John Proctor, as well as the other ways they could benefit from each other by teaming up. And with this being the 10-year anniversary of Power, as well as the announcement of Power Origins, they may have huge plans for Marie in the future. And I'm going to explain how crucial her involvement in the final season of Ghost will be, as well as the impact her presence will have on the final arc of Tommy Egan as well. Now, this video is going to be yet another banger, so go ahead, like this video, and subscribe to the channel so that y'all can get this fire every day. And much love to my most loyal subscribers who send me them Cash App donations every day but wish to remain anonymous. It lets me know that what I'm doing is of value. Now, all donations can be sent to J Peterson 91, or you can send a super thanks by using the thanks option right next to the share and remix option underneath this video. Thanks in advance. Now, without further ado, get ready for a great one. Let's get to it. Right now, people, let's break it down like this. Let's talk about why Elisa Marie is the perfect character to reintroduce to the Power universe, and then I'll explain the way her addition to the story would impact both Tariq and Tommy and make their shows even better. The first thing is, Elisa Marie has had a very rough childhood. By the time she's introduced to us in the show, she already had grown up in a turbulent, broken home and constantly in the middle of bitter custody wars. And her options either way were not that good, but she did seem to be closer to her father, John Proctor. Elisa's mother was a drug addict, and they would often have loud, angry arguments. And these scenes also show that even at that young age, the girl who played Marie had very good dramatic acting ability, even better than Michael Rainey Jr. had at that young age. Marie's childhood became rough earlier than Kanan's did, and throughout it all, she remained to display a level of emotional intelligence and maturity that had not been shown by any of the other young kids on OG Power, okay? And that's including all of them. She knew her mom was an addict. She knows her dad's role in her mom's death. She knew her family had mob connections. She knew her father was a crooked lawyer. She found out Tommy killed her dad, right? Taking her father away from her forever. And she chose to keep him out of prison. And by default, right, knows Tariq helped set her father up. At around 13 years old at that time, she had always been a soldier at heart and would rather destroy evidence than switch on the person who told her to her face that he killed her father. There's a lot of story to be told, and her story will be a perfect option for a spin-off idea for Power Origins. And could be as good as Raising Kanan if connections to the past show are well connected. And I'm going to address how Elisa Marie makes sense for Tommy's show later as well. But now let's talk about why we could very well see Elisa Marie in the Stansfeild classroom plotting to take Tariq's life in revenge. And I'll also explain a different angle we could see the Power writers take, right? That would have a better engagement between the two. For starters, Marie was around 13 by the end of OG Power. And even if she was younger, they would easily age her up a year or two, just like they did Yaz. This would make Marie around 17 to 18 and entering Stansfeild as a freshman, while Tariq will be on his way out because, as we all know, he's part of the class of 2024. And with Marie being the daughter of 2 lawyers, it's not surprising that she would end up in a school as prestigious as Stansfeild is presented as. And we can expect her to already know that Tariq is attending the same school already, because Tariq made the news for getting arrested at that school a year or 2 prior. Now, the predictable but still entertaining thing would be for the writers to have Marie display hatred for Tariq from the very beginning. But Tariq would already have his guard up, being that he's in the middle of his first war, thus making it hard to catch Tariq slipping. But because Marie is family of the mob, here lies an opportunity for Tariq to gain allies and have a connect to move product by aligning himself with Marie's family. This could lead to Tariq having extra protection when he's walking around outside the school on top of other things. In fact, this could lead to a friendship forming between the two, only to be broken up later by Marie remembering her mission and managing to kill Tariq at a vulnerable time, right? Thus paralleling him being killed by Elisa Marie being similar to the way he had Kanan killed. And what would be even better is if Marie initially wants to kill Tariq, but decides after forming a real friendship with him that Tariq was indeed a kid when Proctor died, and he didn't pull the trigger on top of that. Then she remembers what Tommy told her after admitting to her face that he killed her father, that if she wanted to see him about it in the future, that he will be waiting. What if in exchange for her help, Tariq agreed to point Marie in Tommy's direction so she can take out Tommy instead? Tariq already snitched twice, so let's not act like Tariq is above snitching. And with Tariq's family's life on the line, and Yaz's future, he would not hesitate to tell her that Tommy is in Chicago, even if he doesn't give her any further information. And through a couple mob calls, Marie would be able to find him. Tariq could even tell Tommy what he did as a heads up, okay? And Tommy has stated more than once that he is in fact ready to die. So if Marie herself managed to find a way to catch Tommy slipping, Tommy would gladly look her in the face and accept his fate, right? Putting an end to Tommy's story in the best way possible. And if the writers did not want to see Tommy die that way or even die at all, Tommy still always wanted a real family, right? And although he has JP, although he has his nephew, okay, he doesn't have his own family. So they could also finish force by having Tommy get closer to Elisa Marie, as well as him leaving the game with Maria. And there you have it, Tommy riding off into the sunset in the soap opera-ish kind of way, of course. But he'll have his girl, and he'll be the surrogate father of Elisa Marie, who has no father. We've seen crazier things happen in Power. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's gotta get that. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.